I hope that we can share some information to people, help people, mentor people, guide people, because I think it's the right thing to do. Otherwise, we all become another cog in the machine of the big system or the private equity or whatever they're called these days. And then you get more physician burnout. I need happy people. I think the best thing I've ever heard from a physician was in a private practice. We hired this one physician. She built a huge practice on Long Island. She was bigger than us. And over the years, the next generation didn't come on. Maybe they didn't have the mentoring mentality, the culture. And then they started to get on in age a little bit and computers. So they sold out to a system, right? And she worked for a couple of years and she had ideas and they told her to sit down. It's pediatrics, sit down, we'll take care. And then she left. And she's not ready to retire, really. She's only 67. And I was very touched when we had our holiday party the other day. She came up to me, gave me a huge hug, and said to me, "George, I am so happy that you guys hired me. I am so happy at this place because this is the way independent practice should be, like family." Now, I don't think she needed the money really after all these years. So then I think that's why independent practice has to succeed because we're doctors. We do the right thing all the time and we should be paid for it. And I don't know.
And we should enjoy it, like you
You
said.
should enjoy, it should be fun. You should go to work to have
Yes.
fun.
Yes. So I would say to anybody that's out there, because I know there's many people that have their own independent private practice who are maybe struggling or feeling overwhelmed or feeling burned out or feeling exasperated by what something that's going on in your office. I would say reach out. That's what I did. Is I reached out to George, and this is how I ended up in the mastermind group and using this dashboard. So I think people are afraid to reach out, but just start reaching out.
An interesting thing Chip once told me, Chip Hart, he says, an MD is not a guarantee for success in practice. All the MD does is it gives you a little bit of an advantage on the starting line. You start a little bit further up. The rest of the race, you have to continue. And there could be other people catching you from behind. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, everybody thinks I did the MD. I went through medical school. I did the biochemistry and all that kind of stuff. So I am automatically entitled to success. Not going to happen. Hard work. Independent practice is hard work. Blood, sweat, and tears. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
I think that's true of any business, right? That's what I said before. It's not like you reach a developmental milestone and that problem doesn't happen again. That's, I think, one of the frustrating things of owning a business, that there's always another problem to solve.
Yep.
And that's never going to end. That's why you own the business.
Yep.
But if you're employed by a large system, you don't have a seat at the table when you see the problem to get it solved. And that to me is worse. I'll take the aggravation of trying to solve the problem any day over not even being allowed in the room to say, this is a problem and could we do this to fix it? That's to me a lot more painful. But yeah, I don't have the words to describe how enriching it's been to work with Dr. Wania for the last year, and how proud I am of her success. I think I want to see more pediatricians. I don't care if they're women or men or whatever they are, but that they're growing their practice and taking care of their community and are happy with their practice and they're making money and they're successful. It's just such a joy to see that happen. But I'm very proud of you. You've done a tremendous job over the last 2